Okay, now I'm not going to I'm going to answer this question without calculating any volumes. Yeah.
That would be 12 divided by 2.
12 what now?
For the radius, you put 6 divided by 2 instead of 12 divided by 2.
I can't hear you over the hall here. Whoever that is, I'm glad he showed up. Well, the person doing the astronomy thing for the Upward Bound program was sick today, so I called somebody to come in, and it looks like he already showed up.
Mr. Ashford.
That's why girls in here with the meter sticks. He wanted meter sticks. Okay, so anyhow, that's fine. I'm glad he's there, and I can close the door, and then I can hear what you just said.
For the radius, where you did it squared next to the pi, instead of doing 12 divided by 2, you did 6 divided by 2.
Yeah, it's 12 divided by 2. Yeah, it's that divided by 2 when I wrote it down. That's why I tell people they've got to keep their eye on me. And you're the first one that actually has, maybe. I think somebody else called me in something last time. So please, I'm always grateful when you prevent me from going on with a really stupid mistake, and I make a lot of them. Okay, so there we got it, right? Now I'd have discovered that in a minute, but it would have confused everybody. Okay? Why would I do it here and not there? Okay, so there are our cross-sectional areas, right? Now we know that volume 2 is equal to volume 1, right? Because any tube that passes, any water that passes here in a hundredth of a second has to also pass here in a hundredth of a second, just a little bit later, right? Because water doesn't compress. Again, not so for air. So we have this. Now, what's volume 2? Volume 2 is cross-sectional area times length, right? I mean, this is a cross-sectional area. This is the altitude. I call it length, but it's an altitude because it's perpendicular to the cross-section. And you want to keep that image in your mind, okay? This will come up if you do anything mathematical, even in the rest of high school, but certainly in college. So you kind of want to get that idea. Okay, so this means that right? Well, just a little bit of rearrangement then tells me that L2, and I'm going to find L2 because I know easily what L1 is, because I got this speed and a 0.01 second increment. You know, I've just chosen 0.01 seconds, okay? So if I can find L2, then I've answered my question. So let's just solve this for L2. When we see that L2, we just divide by cross-sectional area 2, and what do we get? We get you'd think that I'd make errors with chalk that's easier to erase without smudging, but I'm not that alert today. Right? Okay. Well, that means that L2, what do you get if you divide this by this? In other words, what is this ratio? Write it out. Matter of fact, it's 10 after or close enough to it. Go eat lunch and come back in an hour. And if you got time to think about that, okay. Try to have that done, but don't waste your whole lunch trying to figure it out. No more than 5 minutes, okay? Matter of fact, come back at a quarter after and spend at least 5 minutes thinking about that. But if you understand it, you can do it in less than 5 minutes, and you get 5 minutes more to eat.